Hiya guys, just like to say thank you to everybody that's messaged me. Yeah, it's my dad's, well, it would have been my dad's birthday today. It's nearly a year since we lost him, and it doesn't get any better. But my dad loved me baking, so I'm going to bake. I'm going to make a toffee cake. I've just made the whipped caramel for the cake, and I've done that in a video. So now I want 80 grams of butter, stork, margarine, perfect for cakes, which is what I use. 3 ounces of it. I don't know why I popped that in there before. Oh, 3 ounces, 80 grams, as always. And you want 10 ounces ,280 grams of sugar. I'm using caster sugar. You can use granulated sugar if you don't have any caster sugar in, because it doesn't matter. Bung that in. And you want 240 grams of flour. Anybody that knows me knows that I use plain, a lot of plain for these recipes. But 240, which is 8.5 ounces of plain flour. You can use self-raising flour. If you're using self-raising, just add a teaspoon of baking powder. If you're using plain like me, I use a tablespoon of baking powder. This is not salted caramel, this is toffee. I do salted caramel, but I add salted caramel to that, but this I'm not. I'm just adding caramel and the whipped caramel that I made. Pop all your dry ingredients into your mixing bowl. Mix those together on a medium speed until they're all combined. And then you want 2 large eggs, 240 mils of whole milk, and you want 150 grams of caramel or dulce de leche, whatever you've got. But this is great, it's a carnation caramel. I know I could make it, but I can't be bothered. Right, put that on to mix. Right, you want 240 mils of whole milk and 2 large eggs. If you've only got medium eggs, just use medium eggs. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It still works. Beat those together. And then put your mixer back on a slow speed and pour your wet ingredients into your dry ingredients whilst it's on a slow speed. Leaving a third in your jug. Stop your mixer. Scrape around the sides and the bottom to make sure everything's incorporated. Oh, by the way, I'm making a tray bake. Making one of these, a tray bake. Now this recipe will make you a nice 7-inch sponge, 2-layered sponge. It'll make you about 16 or 17 cupcakes as well. So it's either or, you can use it for any cake really. It's just the right amount. So now, before I add the last bit of my wet ingredients, this is when you put your caramel in. So I want 150 grams of caramel. I could use my whipped caramel, but I didn't make a great deal, so I want it for topping. Add that. Add the rest of your wet ingredients and mix again on a very slow speed. Until it all comes together. Don't overmix or else it will sink in the oven. Very slow speed. I'm going to stop it there. Get a quick stir. That's enough. And it doesn't matter if your caramel's not all mixed in. It never does, that tinned caramel. And you don't want to over mix it, so it actually adds to the flavour of the sponge if you get a little bit of caramel that hasn't fully melted when you're eating it. It's lovely. It's a lovely sponge, this. That's going in at 150 degrees centigrade electric fan oven. I don't know what it is, gas mark, you'd have to Google it, for 35 minutes, and then I'll check it.